Hello everyone and welcome to PendulumEdu, and in this session for vocabulary we are going to discuss another set of words with you. Now the article that we've taken today heads as Pushback on US revoking visa to Chinese students. Now this is something new. Now the visa has been revoked for the Chinese students as well. Now pushback is first of all a noun and it means a negative impact or situation. Alright. On US revoking visa, when I say revoking, this is a verb which means to cancel or to officially take back. That is revoke. पुशबैक आप कहते हैं एक नेगेटिव जो इम्पैक्ट या जो स्थिति जो विपत्ति एक तरीके की जो है दैट एंड रिवोक इज टू कैंसिल किसी चीज को रद्द कर देना. ओके सो उन्होंने व्हाट हैज यूएस डन? यूएस हैज रिवोक्ड द वीजा दैट इज टू द चाइनीज स्टूडेंट्स. Chinese students are caught in a broad brush US response to espionage. Espionage is a noun which means the act of spying or having engaged in with spies. So एक तरीके से जो जासूसी होती है उसको espionage कहते हैं हम. So US का जो response है to espionage has been this, that Chinese or the Chinese students have been in the broad brush, like उनके एक तरीके से broad brush उनको वहाँ से हटा दिया, एक brush मार के साफ कर दिया है. The Trump administration has revoked visas for more than 1,000 Chinese citizens, mainly students and researchers, deemed to be risks to national security owing to their alleged connections to Chinese military establishment and concern over industrial espionage. So, उनका जो रिस्पॉन्स रहा, जैसे अभी हमने पढ़ा एस्पिनाज को लेकर ही उन्होंने ऐसा किया है. सो सिंपल सी बात है दैट US has revoked the visas for 1,000 Chinese. They are students and researchers and they have been doubtful of having alleged connections. Alleged, I will explain you this word. It is an adjective and alleged means something that is said or stated without proof. कोई चीज़ जो कथित तौर पर कही गई है या जो कथित तौर पर एग्जिस्ट करती है बट उसका कोई सबूत नहीं है, कोई प्रूफ नहीं है. So there have been alleged connections with the Chinese military establishment or with concerns over the industrial espionage, which means कि US को ये डर है कि ये जो researcher students हैं ये चाइना मिलिट्री के या फिर जो इंडस्ट्रियल जो एक कहते हैं ना establishments हैं उनके कहीं तो भी ये जासूसी कर रहे हैं. The White House's latest policy action has been housed under Mr. Trump's May 29 announcement responding to China's curbs on democracy in Hong Kong. Mr. Trump's जो announcement रही है वो किस लिए था? जो चाइना के जो curbs मतलब जो रुकावट. Okay, curb here is used as noun which means the closure or you can say the protection or the prevention. जो एक protect कर रहे हो आप किसी से चीज के बचाना on democracy in Hong Kong. Among the reasons stated was the intention to block the entry of persons associated with slave labor, thought to be reference to alleged rights violation of China's Uyghur Muslims. Now, when Mr. Trump stated this and the intention to block the entry of persons associated with slave labor, this was an example quoted or stated by him. This was ought to be a reference that was made like allegedly to the right violations of the Chinese Muslim, that is Uyghur Muslims or Agar Muslims. According to the Department of Homeland Security, the revocation is also targeting those who might engage in unjust business practice. Unjust is an adjective which means unfair. कहते हैं ना हानिकारक या फिर जो इलीगल हैं, जो आप कह सकते हो एक तरीके से लॉ अबाइडिंग नहीं है. सो इलीगल, नाजायज business practices or attempt to steal coronavirus research and more broadly abuse their student visa status to exploit the intellectual property of academia. Now, ये चाइना ने कहा है कि जो डिपार्टमेंट है होमलैंड सिक्योरिटी का जो रेवोकेशन है वो ऑल टारगेट किसको कर रहा है. पहले तो ईगर मुस्लिम्स को टारगेट कर रहा है फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. सेकेंडली उनको जो कि लगता है जो अनजस्ट बिजनेस प्रैक्टिसेस कर रहे हैं या फिर जो कोरोना वायरस की रिसर्च को चुराना चाहते हैं. और मोर ब्रॉडली ये है टू अब्यूज द स्टूडेंट वीज़ा स्टेटस देयर, ताकि वो जो उनकी एकेडमी जो एकेडमिक्स है या जो स्टेटस है एकेडमी चाइना का उसको इम्पैक्ट कर सकें. फर्दर, this visa policy comes after measures that have tightened the screws on the US immigration system. भाई ऑलरेडी सारे मेजर्स ले लिए गए हैं. यूएस की इमिग्रेशन सिस्टम को बहुत मजबूत कर दिया है, टाइटन कर चुके हैं, और ये वीज़ा पॉलिसी उसके बाद आती है. इंक्लूडिंग halting the issuance of. Halting, it's a verb which means stopping or pausing or stopping in an abrupt manner, एकदम suddenly. रोक देना. Alright? So halting the issuance of green cards and skilled worker visas and challenging the issuance of student visas for college programs that have migrated entirely to online mode due to the pandemic. However, in the prior cases of visa issuance bans, the nationals of a single country were not targeted in the way that Chinese citizens have been under this week's visa revocation. So the author further tells us that the visa policy, first of all, it comes after all the measures that have been taken prior or earlier to hold a grip on the immigration system. It has been already done. The visa policy comes after that. Secondly, these I would say the aberration have already been made, like you've halted the issuance of green cards. If I talk about the pausing or non-issuance of visas to the students who have switched to complete online mode that amid the pandemic because of the situation that was running in the entire world, I would say. Also, after all this, nowhere a particular country has ever been targeted for this, like Chinese students have been targeted as of now in this week's the visa revocation policy or the visa revocation that has been given or passed or stated. The deeper context of this spat is a noun which means a quarrel over a small or insignificant matter. और इश्यू कहते ना एक झगड़ा, बहुत ही मामूली सा जो झगड़ा होता है, एक छोटी सी बात को बहुत बड़ा झगड़ा बना देना. So the deeper context is the cycle of hostile tit-for-tat exchanges between Washington and Beijing. Tit-for-tat, जैसे को तैसा. So वो एक deeper context है. Principally, tariff wars in the realm of trade, जो कि trade भाई प्रिंसिपली वो कह रहे हैं जो टैरिफ वॉर्स रहे, उन्होंने टैरिफ बढ़ाया तो इन्होंने भी टैरिफ बढ़ा दिया, तो वो जो ट्रेड वॉर था वो. बट एक्सटेंडिंग टू ह्यूमन राइट्स इन चाइना's COVID-19 रिस्पॉन्स, ये भी अब शुरू हो गया है. ऑन द वन हैंड the Trump administration might have overreached in this broad brush policy. Overreach is a verb which means to go very far, like बहुत दूर निकल आना. ठीक है, माना कि ट्रम्प का एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन बहुत आगे और यूएस बहुत आगे निकल गया है इस ब्रॉड ब्रश पॉलिसी में. Perhaps sweeping up innocent researchers. Sweeping up मतलब उनको निकालना या साफ कर देना, to remove it's a phrase. Sweep up is a phrase which means to remove. Innocent researchers with no more than nominal association with a government affiliated academic entity in China. उनकी क्या गलती है? They are just associated to this particular entity in China and they were the innocent researchers और उनको उस तरीके से आपने वहाँ से remove कर दिया. So this is another point of concern. Further, it has been stated, however, it is more than likely, given the successive industrial espionage incidents that have been prosecuted by the US. Prosecuted, taken into consideration or taken into legal proceedings. So prosecute is a verb, okay? तो वो इसको ऑलरेडी वो अंडर प्रोसेस है, वो उनको लीगल प्रोसीडिंग के साथ काम कर रहा है यूएस. दैट पोटेंशियल स्पाइज आर saboteurs. Saboteur is also a noun which again saboteur means a person who is involved in sabotage. So, एक तरीके से नुकसान पहुंचाने वाला जो होता है वो saboteur होता है. ओके, अब फेसिंग रिमूवल प्रोसीडिंग्स टू, उनको भी निकाल दिया जा रहा है, हटा दिया जा रहा है. जो पोटेंशियल, जो एकदम प्रूव्ड नहीं है बट फिर भी माना जा रहा है ऐसा हो सकता है. Ultimately, countries such as China and Russia, which have arguably sought to interfere in the US's domestic affairs, could be facing a blowback. उनको भी एक बहुत बड़ा झटका लगने वाला है जो इंटरफेयर कर रहे हैं यूएस के डोमेस्टिक वॉर्स में. However, given the pressure cooker condition in US politics due to an imminent election, imminent is an adjective which means upcoming or coming in future. आने वाला. तो भाई वैसे ही यूएस का प्रेशर कुकर जैसा कंडीशन है, इतनी ज़्यादा प्रेशर है, इलेक्शन आने वाला है. There is a strong likelihood of a heavy-handed response to any further suspicions of foreign interference. भाई बहुत बड़ा झटका लगेगा या बहुत बड़ा डिसीजन लिया जाएगा अगर आगे भी कुछ ऐसे, सस्पिशन इज नाउन विच मीन्स डाउट, अगर ऐसा कोई फॉरेन इंटरफेरेंस का शक और आता है तो. Especially because such a response would be of considerable campaign value to the incumbent. Incumbent here has been used as a noun, which means that has come as a responsibility. Okay, जो कि एक जिम्मेदारी के तौर पर आया है. If Mr. Trump remains in the Oval Office, he will doubtless persist with his friendly approach toward Moscow. वो मॉस्को के साथ अच्छे टर्म्स पर रहेंगे. While seeking to keep Beijing on the back foot, it will keep China on the back foot. The policy of his Democratic rival Joe Biden are expected to be reversed to an extent. उनका policy और या approach जो है एकदम opposite होता है ट्रम्प से. Although Chinese President Xi Jinping would be unwise to anticipate a quick thaw. Like अगर वो ऐसा सोच रहे हैं, if he's वो anticipate मतलब अगर वो ऐसा आशा लगा रहे हैं, मान रहे हैं that there will be a quick thaw in frosty bilateral ties. A quick thaw. I'll wipe off the screen and explain you the meaning. So anticipate, thaw, frosty. तो कह रहे हैं कि वो अगर चाइना के जो प्रेसिडेंट हैं अगर वो एंटिसिपेट कर रहे हैं, इफ ही इज थिंकिंग या फिर वो ऐसा आशा लगा रहे हैं, दिस इज अ वर्ब, ओके, कि एक देयर विल बी अ क्विक थॉ. थॉ मीन्स फ्रेंडली रिलेशनशिप, ठीक है, कॉर्डियल रिलेशनशिप, दोस्ती हो जाएगी आपस में इतनी जल्दी. ऐसे फ्रॉस्टी रिलेशनशिप में, ऐसे कोल्ड वॉर जैसे रिलेशनशिप में, तो वो एक अनवाइज डिसीजन होगा, एक अनवाइज सोच होगी. Either way, China's economic aggression will continue to face pushback from a wounded and angry America. चाइना को बर्दाश्त तो करना पड़ेगा, चाइना को ये सब फेस करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि अभी यूएस एक बहुत ही कहते हैं ना जख्मी शेर की तरह बैठा है. So this is the entire situation wherein the political agenda is right there, and this is what the international politics is all about. So we spoke about China and US, we spoke about China and India. So this is what the entire article was about, and I hope that you've come to know a lot many new words. And though this word I have explained or discussed with you in the previous few articles as well, and this has been a repetitive word in the Hindu articles, and I want to focus on this word. It is a noun. It can be used as a verb as well. It means friendly or cordial relationships. Okay, so work on these words, the repetitive words that you come across, note them and start working on them. I will see you in the next session. Go to the list of the words right there on our site in the study material section in the Hindu Vocab part and practice them. As I always say, keep learning and growing, and hit the like button to the video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel for regular sessions with us.